She's so excited. You're so excited. Have you missed us? We went to the beach without you. You would have loved it. Sorry, love. Bought a couple of cheeky magazines in M&S. Got Baking Heaven, which you guys know I absolutely love, which has 101 delicious recipes. Bake and decorate your best ever spring treats, because I really want to, if I get enough time, to do some like Easter baking videos or a video and some blog posts. So I'm going to have a little look through that in the bath later. And I also got Living Etc. because you guys know I also love my interior magazines. What are you going to do?
I bought you some flowers.
Oh, if only you actually did buy them. Actually, you technically did, but I put them in the trolley. Got some pretty tulips because it is the season for tulips, which makes me happy because tulips are one of my faves, especially when they're all these lovely bright colours. I'm going to run a bath because I am in a bathy mood, and up in my bathroom I've been kind of trying to sort it out. So I'm not 100% there yet, but I have sorted out a few things. So I got this like basket thing from Urban Outfitters, and I've just put all my Lush stuff in it. So these are all the bubble bars. A lot of you guys knew I liked these, so I seem to get a lot of sparkly pumpkins, or sparkling pumpkins, or whatever they were called, from book signings. So they're all the bubble bars. These are all the bath bombs, and these are kind of miscellaneous Lush bits and pieces like soaps and shower gels. So yeah, I've got quite the choice for the bath. I might go for a sparkling pumpkin actually. I might do a bit of like an autumnal bath. So we'll go for a sparkling pumpkin. And maybe Cinders. Oh my god, Cinders is so good. That is so Christmassy. Nala, don't lick the soaps, please. That's yucky. So that is my bath cocktail for this evening. I will report back when the bath is full. Is weird. I never really sit in here, but I just thought I would have a little chat with you. Maybe I'll bring the camera a bit closer. I just thought I would have a little chat with you about why I haven't really vlogged much on this channel this year. It's just, I felt really, the only way I can describe it to people, which is how I have been describing it, is that I feel really suffocated. And it's not necessarily by something in particular, it's just by a handful of things. Firstly, I just have been having quite a down couple of months. Like, I go through these phases anyway. I've just been quite unhappy. On a scale of 1 to 10, my mood's been pretty low on the scale. And it's just not something that I share all the time, because I feel like it's a personal battle that I am dealing with. And sometimes I feel like the more I share it, the more it lives, if that makes sense. I've been dealing with that, and my anxiety got so bad towards the end of last year. And are you okay? She's eating a piece of confetti. I mean, I touch on it here and there, but I don't want you guys to ever be worried. I don't ever want to talk about my anxiety and kind of like my mental health state when it's bad necessarily, because although I know it's comforting and reassuring for a lot of you to know that that is something I suffer with, it's still something I am dealing with and trying to overcome personally, and that can be quite hard to do when there's 10 million people that are kind of watching you, I guess. So I've been working kind of more on a personal level with my mental health, and I've just been having a pretty crappy first couple of months of the year. I think when I say suffocated, I'm kind of suffocated by a number of things. The first thing I kind of feel suffocated by is the pressure and the responsibility, and I don't necessarily mean that you guys ever put that pressure on me, because you don't. Firstly, I'm not saying this to moan or to insult you guys, because honestly I feel like I have the best viewers in the world. Like, you're all so understanding and you're so supportive, and to be honest, you are the reason that I love what I do. So it's nothing really to do with the audience, which I feel like a lot of people might think it is, but it really isn't, because I know that you have been so patient None of you have been rude to me asking me where my vlogs are. All you've done is said I've missed them, and so do I. I miss my vlogs too. I really miss picking up the camera and vlogging, because vlogging is one of my favourite things to do. I love watching vlogs. I love actually filming my life. Vlogging is my favourite. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my main channel as well, but there's just something so much more intimate and carefree, and I feel like vlogs capture people's personalities in a way that main channel videos don't, and that's why I love watching them, and that's why I love making them, because I feel as though I'm kind of closer to you guys, but it also means I feel slightly more vulnerable at the same time. So when I felt really down, I found it so difficult to pick up my camera and film a video, because it's literally like, to me, like I'm picking up all of you, and now that's a lot of people. And I kind of feel like I went through this a little bit when I hit 5 million. It's kind of like, it's so surreal to me that there's that many people subscribed to my channel. Even when I hit 5 million, and now there's double the amount of people that watch my videos, but it's not just viewers, like, and it's not just that responsibility of, wow, that's a lot of people, and that's a lot of people I have to try and keep happy, and there's a lot of people that could get upset by things. I think it's more either the pressure I put on myself, or the pressure that's coming from like the media and other content creators recently. I feel like it's so negative, and I am not a negative person. I try and be the most positive person. I'm a firm believer that if you look for negativity, you surround yourself with negative people, or you, I don't know, your life is negative. If there's negative energy around you, you're going to be a negative person. You're going to be unhappy. And I don't want that. I don't want that for any of you guys, and I don't want that myself. So when I feel like it's hovering me and I can't get away from it, it feels so suffocating. It's not necessarily people I'm close to, because the people I'm close to have the same kind of views as me and they're pretty positive. But lately in the YouTube community, there have been so many negative people. Negative and judgmental. I think it's the judgment that I'm finding quite suffocating, because when I just made these videos and uploaded them, as do everybody else who makes content on YouTube, you create something you want to create, and that is brilliant. But all of a sudden, it's like my channel has become successful, and I feel like so many people either expect things of me that I don't want to share or give or do. Why are you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? Your content should be better. Your content should have this in it. Why aren't you doing this? What do you mean your camera's like this? I have somehow amassed this huge following, and I love every single person that's subscribed to my channel. However, I think people forget that I have not been programmed to be a certain way once I hit a milestone. It's not like once I get to 10 million, things have to change around here, because they don't. And I think that's kind of what I've begun to realize over time, is that even though there are so many judgmental people, be it press or other YouTubers in the YouTube community, there is still a massive amount of support. It just, for some reason, it just kind of, it feels like that little niggling thing in the back of your mind. It's like you're constantly thinking, should I be doing that differently, or should I be doing that? Like, and I'm like, no, because I never questioned anything I ever did to get to this point, so why would I do it now? I don't even know if this is making sense, and I've just rambled and rambled. I think what I'm trying to say is that with success, I've seen a really ugly side of YouTube, and it's such a shame, and it makes me so deeply sad, because we're all in this together, and YouTube is a place for people to upload what they want to upload. And also, I think people forget that we're real. I feel like people forget I'm a real person. It's almost like, oh, she's a successful YouTuber and that's it. I don't know, it's kind of that old way of thinking that if someone is successful and has made money, they must be an asshole. Like I said, I just feel like the spotlight is on me. I feel like people circle me, and I'm not necessarily like haters or trolls, like I don't even really care about that stuff. I don't read it. I don't know what people say. I don't really care. I'm like past that. But it's mostly the other content creators and like the press that I'm like struggling to kind of shrug off, because I know those people. I'll see those people around. Like, that person is a journalist and they have a family and they have a life, and you go on their Twitter and that's them in their profile picture, and that person I've been to an event with. I know that I've had conversations with that person. So why are they saying that? It feels more real. I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, trolls are trolls and haters are haters, and you never see their face, and they're just gonna do that regardless of what you do. Like, they don't matter. And neither do these other people that I feel like are trying to bring this whole negative energy to YouTube. But for some reason it just made me scared to film. I thought, if I'm already being judged for everything I do, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I felt like scared to do the one thing I love doing, to be honest and true, which is how I got to where I got to, because I just am who I am. I'm gonna check the bath because I'm a bit worried it's gonna overflow. Shit! I just kind of became scared to be me on camera. I just decided, Nala, if you could just stop that would be great. Nala, don't eat polystyrene, mate. So it just made me feel very suffocated by it all. It's like I would sit there and be like, oh, I just wish if my channel wasn't this successful, this stuff wouldn't be happening. And that made me so sad, because shouldn't we be celebrating a successful YouTube channel? I just feel like there's a lot of like unnecessary negativity coming from lots of different angles, and I'm doing my absolute best to be like, pah, 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 bat it all away. But I'm just being honest with you guys. That is basically the reason why I've been struggling to pick up my camera, because I feel like there's been so many people from all angles telling me what I should or shouldn't be doing, to the point where I'm like, I don't even know what I should be doing now. I just decided to pick up my camera and not give a crap, basically, and carry on as I was, because the only people that actually really matter in this are me and you, and that's it. I make these videos to make people happy, to give them 20 minutes of their day where they don't have to worry about the one thing that's like making them feel like shit. And that's why I watch videos too. That to me is like way more important than any crappy lazy journalist tabloid, than to any other content creator who spews negativity. Like, that is way more important. That is my main priority. I want to enjoy making videos and I want you guys to enjoy watching them, and that is it. Simple as. You guys are the best. And I love you all a lot, and I'm gonna go and get in my bath now, but I will show you what happened, because it kind of almost overflowed while I was having a chat with you. How do I get this off the tripod? I thought I better put this on a tripod, because I know I'm going to be chatting for so long my arm will drop off. By the way, how much do you love this room? I've like rejigged. So I've got my makeup vanity here. Excuse the brushes, they're all dirty, I need to wash them. But I've got my vanity here now, because this window's right in front of it, so I get good light. I've got my record player here. I've got a little board here, look, me and Maddie. Me and Alf. And there's one of me and Naomi there from Tanya's launch. I need to find all my others though and sprinkle them around as well. I think this is one of me and Tyler down here. Then I've got my record player and some records. Then I've got this, which has got all my makeup in it, but I'm gonna do like a proper like makeup collection video at some point if you want one. This is from Urban Outfitters. I feel like everyone owns this, but I mean, it's good. I was slightly disappointed by the quality of it. Like, you can see it, like it's like dipping here. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's really good for what I needed it for, and it's really thin in width, so that's good. Then I got my sofa, look at Nala, and my little Z light, but I basically tidied it, so that's taken me about like 2 weeks because it was a mess. Then out here I've got my bookshelf. Look at all those Girl Onlines, all the different foreign editions. And then I've got this here, and there's my awards. Very happy with him. Picture of me and Joe when we were younger. Look at that. I'm like strangling him. This is my bath situation right now. I'm not actually going to be able to get in it. So better let some of that out. Excuse me. What are you doing? I'm going to get in this bath now and probably end the vlog here because it's already really long. I really hope that that's kind of explained a few things to you and that you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to go anywhere. Just bear with me whilst I get used to vlogging again. Let's all support one another. Let's bring each other up instead of bring each other down. I know that sounds like such school talk, but I feel like I am in school sometimes. And I'm not here for that. And I don't think any of you are here for that because I like to be a positive person and I feel like you guys like to kind of be positive too. So I think we should spread that a little bit and show people love. If you're ever faced with negativity, the best thing you can do is just get rid of it. The longer you dwell in it, or the longer that you're around something that's negative, the more it's going to bring you down, and you don't need that. And I've discovered that. So if any of you are having an issue with something negative, get rid of it right now. This is your warning / this is me telling you to do it. I love you guys. Nala just pushed the bath bomb in. Nala, did that scare you? She just properly came up and just went boop. Okay, so that's my bath bomb in there then. Oh my god, right. Bye guys, I love you.